Careblazer, I have a loved one who has incontinence. Actually, he's so much better now, but he uses adult briefs. And I had a situation where it was a big light bulb that went off, and I want to share it with you because there's lots of information that we'll gather from other professionals, caregivers, things you hear online. And if you just take it for what it is, you might think what you're doing is wrong. But when I had this big light bulb, I realized I don't care what anybody is saying online. I don't care what any healthcare professional is saying. I am getting my information from the most important place. And this is what I want to share with you. This is how you know where to look to figure out what to say. So we have all heard that our words are very important, especially when it comes to working with people with dementia. For example, you might have more luck getting your loved one to take medication if you call it vitamins. You might have more luck getting your loved one to drink their nutritional supplement by calling it a smoothie or a milkshake. You might have more luck getting your loved one to go to adult day healthcare if you call it the social club. For example, those words generally would make it easier for somebody to accept that thing. And we have all heard that calling diapers, briefs, underwear, adult briefs, we've all heard that's the better way to go. But what I noticed is when I was talking to my loved one, and for instance, maybe he was running out of his briefs or he needed more, he would always say to me, I need more diapers, or he referred to it as diapers. And I would always say back, okay, like we'll get you some more briefs. And he would say,
Huh? What?
And I started to realize the word briefs for him wasn't working. It wasn't good. Now, obviously, most people would have a really negative reaction to the word diapers. Like,
You would never use the word diapers for an older adult. That's so derogatory. That's so demeaning.
that would be the general blanket statement you would hear most of the time. And generally, that makes sense. However, I'm not dealing with a general person. I'm dealing with my loved one. You're dealing with your loved one. So what is your loved one telling you? What are they communicating to you? What are they more receptive of? And for my loved one, it is definitely the word diapers. That word he responds to. That's the word he's calling them. That's the word he understands. And so I now call them diapers when I talk to him. If an outside person heard, they might be like,
Oh my gosh, I can't believe she said that. That's not great. You shouldn't do that.
and nobody outside of your caregiving situation understands what's going on between you and your loved one like you do. So let outside people have their opinions. You take your cues from what your loved one is communicating to you. And for me, my loved one was clearly communicating to me diapers is the word. Now, you might need to try some different words, try some different approaches. It's okay for it to take time. Like for me, it actually took time. Like I kept wanting to call them briefs. I kept calling them briefs, but it was very clear with his confusion and his responses, that just wasn't what I should say anymore. And so I just adopted his language. Does your loved one have specific words or language that they use that make you feel a little bit uncomfortable? I would encourage you to try practicing them with them and see if it makes the communication go smoother. That's what I have for you today in this short video. Careblazer, whatever you hear on the internet, whatever you hear from other people, all of it is going to be general advice because nobody is in your caregiving situation. If you'd like to work more personally and get feedback from me more personally and work in an amazing community with other Careblazers where we frequently talk about personal situations and challenges, you're welcome to click the link in the description below this video and join us inside of the care course where we're talking about real life caregiving situations every single day. We'd love to have you. All right, sending you love.
Also, Nico gets a belly rub for every person who subscribes from this video. So if you haven't already, click the red subscribe button. It's totally free, and Nico says thank you very much.